Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine and preparing sincerely and seriously for your board examination as well as your competitive examination. Dear students, many times I told you that these topics that I am discussing right now are very important for your competitive examination. And the topic that I am dealing right now is application of derivatives, and the today's topic is normals. In the previous video I discussed with you the tangents, and the geometry is almost same. So if you have not yet watched that video, I am going to share the link in the description box. You can watch that video first, and after that it will be very easy for you to understand normals. So let's start. See, in the last video I discussed with you that what is tangent. Tangent is just a line that touches a curve at a point. Okay, suppose the point is x1 y1, then a line that touches the curve at this point is called the tangent. Okay, and what is normal? Normal is just that is perpendicular to the tangent and at this particular point only. Okay, so if you know the tangent, you can easily calculate normal. So that's why I said it's very important for you to understand the geometry of the tangent. So what is tangent? That I already told you. Tangent is a line that touches the curve. What is that curve? Curve is fx. So what are we going to do? In 11th standard you studied one thing, that if two lines are perpendicular to each other, then what is the relationship between their slopes? That is m1 into m2 equals to -1. So we are going to use that relationship. As you know, the slope of tangent is nothing but the derivative of the curve at that particular point. And what is that point? x1 y1. So it means derivative of this curve fx at this point will be the slope of the tangent, and we want to calculate the slope of the normal. So how we are going to calculate the slope of normal? By using this relation. So this is what we are going to do. This is the idea. Now you just see, first of all, equation of the line that passes through a point. What is the point? x1 y1. So the equation will be y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. M is nothing but the slope. Okay, so slope, how are you calculating the slope? So first of all we will calculate the slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent will be f dash, and what is the point? x1 y1, so it will be f dash x1. So that is the derivative of curve at that point, that is x1 y1. So this is the slope of the tangent. Now we want to calculate the slope of the normal. So that is m1 into m2 equals to -1. So m1 is f dash x1. So m2 will be, your m2 will be -1 upon m1. So this is -1 upon f dash x1. So this is the slope that we are going to use here. Okay, so we are going to replace m with -1 upon f dash x1 and into x minus x1. So this will be the equation of the normal. So that's very simple, very easy. We are using only this concept and this concept, and the third concept, m1 into m2 equals to -1. If you know the fundamental geometry well, then it's very easy to do the questions of tangent and normal. First of all, you just read the question and then draw it in your mind, that what exactly it's happening, what is their demand, and after that it will be easy for you to solve the questions. Okay, so this is what the geometry, and now the equation will be finally, the equation will be, you can see here, y minus y1, and in place of m, that is -1 upon f dash x1, and that is into x minus x1. This is the equation of the normal. That's very simple. Now you see few of the example. The first example is, find the equation of the normal to the curve. This is the curve and the point is given 1 1. That's very easy. What are you going to do? We know the equation of the normal is this. What we need? Point that we are already having, and slope. So now we are going to calculate the slope, and slope we are going to calculate with the help of the derivative. That's why it is the part of application of derivative. And first of all we are going to calculate the slope of tangent, then we will calculate the slope of normal. Okay, so x, this is the curve, x to power 2 by 3 plus y to power 2 by 3 equals to 2. So differentiate it with respect to x. So this will be d over dx of this plus d over dx of this and equals to d over dx of 2. this will become 0 because this is constant, and this will be power rule, that is x to power n is n into x to power n minus 1. So we are going to use this. So what are we going to get? 2 by 3, that will be in front, and x to power 2 by 3 minus 1, so that is minus 1 by 3. Similarly here this will become 2 by 3 and y to power minus 1 by 3, but here the variable is y and we are differentiating with respect to x, so we have to apply the chain rule. So we are going to use dy upon dx. Okay, so in the next slide let's see that what would be the result. So you can see here, this is the result. See what is happening. 2 by 3 x to power minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3 y to power minus 1 by 3 dy upon dx equals to 0. Now our aim is to find out the value of dy over dx. So dy over dx will be this equals to, this is minus 2 by 3 x to power minus 1 upon 3. Okay, and now this will be, 3 will go like this into 3, and this will become the denominator, 2 and 2 will be cancelled and 3 and 3 will be cancelled. Okay, and y to power minus 1 by 3 will become the part of the denominator. Okay, so to make it positive power, what we are going to do, we will take y as numerator and x as denominator. So y to power 1 upon 3 upon x to power 1 upon 3 with negative sign. But the point is 1 1, so value of y and x will be 1 1, so this will give you dy upon dx equals to minus 1. Now m1 into m2 equals to minus 1, and m1 is also minus 1, so minus 1 into m2 equals to minus 1, so m2 is nothing but 1. Okay, so this is what we are going to calculate, the slope of normal. So slope of the normal will be 1. Okay, so the equation will be y minus y1, and slope we got 1, and x minus x1, and the point is 1 1. So y minus 1 equals to 1, x minus 1. Okay, so this will give you y minus x, because 1 and 1 will be cancelled, so you will get y equals to x, or you can say y minus x equals to 0. Very simple question. Now see the next one. Next is find the equation of the normals to the curve this, which are parallel to the line this. Again, see, the question is very easy. We want the equation of the normal. For finding the equation of the normal, what we need? Two things. First of all, the point, as well as we want the slope. Okay, so slope we can calculate, but what is the difficulty? We don't have the point. Okay, so first of all, you just do the primary thing that you can do. The curve is given, you can differentiate it. After the differentiation, you will get y dash equals to 3x square plus 2. This is the slope of the tangent. Okay, but you want to calculate the slope of the normal, so that will become minus 1 upon y dash, so you will get this relationship. So this is the very primary work that you can do after studying the concept of normals. Okay, now they have said one thing, that the slope is parallel to this line. It means the normals are parallel to this line. If two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. This is also you have studied in 11th standard. So according to that concept, the slope of this line is equivalent to the slope of the normal. Okay, so first of all, we are going to calculate the slope of this line. So for that, we are going to compare it with y equals to mx plus c. So change it in this form. So 14y equals to minus x plus 4. So y equals to minus 1 upon 14x plus 4. So minus 1 upon 14 will be your slope. So we are going to compare this slope with minus 1 upon 14. So after comparison, minus will be cancelled, and we will get 3x square plus 2 equals to 14. 3x square equals to 12. So value of x will be plus minus 2. Now we get value of x. We can calculate the value of y after putting the x in this curve. Okay, so in next slide you can see that as x has two values, for x positive 2 we got 18, and for x negative 2 we got minus 6. Again you keep the copy and pencil in your hand and just calculate it, then only you will be able to understand. Again I am reminding you. Okay, so we got 2 points, 218 and minus 2 minus 6. Okay, now it's very easy to find out, because you have y minus c, the equation is y minus y1 slope and x minus x1. This slope is slope of normal, and slope of normal we have already calculated, minus 1 upon 3x square plus 2. Now we have the point in our hand 2 and 18. It means the value of x is 2 and value of y will be 18, that is x1 and y1. So y minus 18 and here you put 2. So you will get minus 1 upon 14 and this is x minus 2. So when you are going to solve it, you will get 14y plus x equals to 254. This is the first equation, and then you just solve it for the next point. Then you will get the next equation, minus 2 minus 6. It means here you are going to put minus 2. Then again the value will be same, only here it will be changed, x plus 2 and y plus 6. So finally your result will be 14y plus x plus 86 equals to 0. So you got both the equation of the normal. So very easy how to find out. You should know the point as well as the slope. So you just read the question and try to understand the geometry that is behind. Okay, only this is the method to do all the question. Just do the questions. This is the only key to get success in mathematics. Do as many questions as you can, and if you have any problem you can ask to me, and you can send or post it to me, your queries. I'll try my best to sort it out. Okay, so just do all the question, and thank you so very much.